I finally found the most needed accessory for this DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm Photorabs. I make videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits and so on. If you are interested, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. In today's video, I'm going to talk once again about this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and more precisely about an accessory that I recently bought for this tiny little camera that I really love, by the way. I made lots of videos about it. It has some flaws, of course, but for me, it's something that I can rely on for my vlogs, for my content creation. And the accessory that I bought recently is of a big help. I was wanting this accessory for so long, maybe since the day I received this one, so let's talk about it. Previously on my channel I made a video about this mega pack from Freewell. These are basically filters for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. We have ND filters, we have polarizing filters, we have light pollution reduction filter, and we have snow mist filter, and these are very nice. And I was saying that I would love to see a variable ND filter, because having a fixed ND filter on this tiny little camera that I'll be using for vlogs is not something that gonna help me a lot in my content creation, even though having an ND filter is amazing, because in my city we don't have a constant amount of light outdoors, so I have to change many times the filters during my vlogs when I'm using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. But few weeks after, Freewell as well as PGY Tech released the ND filters, a variable ND filters for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I bought the PGY Tech version from 2 to 5 stops, and this is it here. A tiny little unit here. You can see the red mark because this one we can rotate it, as you can see on the screen. To use the ND filter value that we want, we can go from ND2 from 2 to 5 stops with this one, and they released also another one from 6 to 9 stops, I believe. But I got this one, and this one was really useful, really handy. You can magnetically clip it on your DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And I can rotate this one to adjust the ND level on this camera, and that's something that I really loved, by the way. And since day one, since I received it, it was living in this carrying box from DJI. It was just here on the bottom side, and it was something that I was really using all the time when I was doing my videos. But the only drawback is that when you turn off the camera, as you can see here, the filter does not let the camera to close properly. It does not let the gimbal to turn off completely, to close completely. And that was a hassle, because every time I have to remove it with my big fingers and put it inside of this case magnetically. But since this filter is so small and so tiny, I found myself many times touching it with my fingers, leaving some traces, some marks on it, and I have to clean it every time I'm using it. That was not a big deal, to be honest, but I was always searching for another solution to help me avoid this kind of situations, to help me avoid breaking this one, because this is too small and too tiny. Even though it's a very nice one, I love it. And the solution came from K&F Concept. They released this pack that has 2 variable ND filters, 1 to 5 stops and 5 to 9 stops. So now I'll open it, but I used it many times so far. So in the box you have this one, and inside you have these 2 filters here. They are presented in a very protective case. Inside of this box we get also a screen protector glass for the screen of this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and it's been living on this camera since the day I received it. It's been a week. I'm using it all the time. I don't lose anything from the tactile of the camera. Everything works perfectly, no problems at all. It's been about a week, as I said. And let's go back to the filters, which is the main topic of today's video. The filter that I love using is the 1 to 5 stops and not the 5 to 9 stops, because this one I think is more than enough for me. And what I like about it, besides the image quality, that's amazing. We don't lose any of the image quality of this camera using these filters. And if I put it magnetically on top of the camera, you can see this is very nice. And when I turn it off, and here is what I like about it, is that the gimbal closes perfectly and the lens is to the inner side of the gimbal, which is amazing. Now I can keep this filter on top of this camera. I can pack it inside of this one, and voila, I can take it whenever I need, directly turn the screen on and start filming with the ND filter on top without problems at all. The gimbal is handling it perfectly, no issues so far. It's been a week I'm using it, and that's an amazing piece of kit, an amazing accessory for this DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So if you are interested in these filters, you can find them on Amazon. I bought them for about 42 euros. And if you use the link down below, you can save some money when purchasing K&F Concept through my links on Amazon, of course. From now on, this variable ND filter 1 to 5 stops from K&F Concept will live on top of my camera of this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but the 5 to 9 stops, I'm not gonna use it a lot. I'm not gonna use it in my city, probably. It's very useful when you are on the snow, when you are on the beach. That would be a perfect ND filter for your camera, because you will have lots of light, lots of reflections, whether on the snow or on the sands or on the water. So this is the filter to go with. But for me, for a city walk, for a city vlog, the 1 to 5 stops is more than enough for me. But now I have a message to K&F Concept. If you are watching my video, I would love to see another kind of filters for this DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I know that you are doing great stuff recently, and I'm very happy with what you are doing, because the build quality is amazing, the price is very competitive. I'm loving your product, but I would like to see a wide angle lens like this one from DJI that has the Pro Mist or the Snow Mist 1/4 integrated in it. I would like to see also another kind of wide angle lens for this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that has magnets on the front side, because now we cannot put these variable ND filters on top of a wide angle lens for this DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And I wish we can have this solution, because when we are vlogging, the 20mm equivalent on this camera without the wide angle lens is not enough. We don't have enough reach. So we need to use this wide angle in order to vlog in the proper way with the wide field of view. So when we are using this one, we cannot use variable ND filters now. I wish we can work on something that would make this camera even better in the future. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, like, comment, share and subscribe. Don't forget to check my affiliate links. I have lots of promo codes and good deals about photography and videography products that I've talked about previously on my channel. By buying from my affiliate links, you save some money and you help my channel a lot. And if you are interested in these K&F Concept filters, you can find the link down below. You can save some money when purchasing these filters. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.